In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a work ticket and also the test cases that go to that work ticket. So I'm going to start up here in our navigation bar, click the drop down, select work tickets. You can see the list views that we've already created are active work tickets, all, blocked work tickets, canceled work tickets, and recently viewed. I'm going to go ahead and create a brand new work ticket by clicking the new button in the top right hand corner. I'm going to give it a name. For the type of work ticket, if you click the drop down, we have requirement, feature, user story, bug, spike, or issue. I'm going to leave this one as a requirement. We also have the option to have a parent work ticket. So if you have a bunch of child work tickets, you can associate it to a single parent. A project, if you watched the video earlier, I've created a WayFinder Spring 23 project. I'm going to associate my work ticket to that. My Epic created the accounts for the Spring 23 project, so I'm going to go ahead and select my account. And then my iteration, I'm going to associate this to my Sprint 1 primary team. I have it for the Hike to WayFinder PM. You can use this. This is an optional field. Work owner. Say I want to associate this to a user on our team. So I'm going to go ahead and say Hike to business analyst. Testing owner. I'm going to associate it to a QA tester. And the deployment owner and associate it to the developer. We also have other owners if you want to hand type in a name on your team. Under solutioning, we have a description, acceptance criteria, assumptions, and also a rich text field for solutioning. So in this description box, I'm going to say the reason for this work ticket is as. And then for the solution, I'm going to put in here how I'm going to build this. And down here we have under statusing, you can set the status of the work ticket. If I click on the drop down, you have backlog, planned, in progress, in testing, ready for deployment, or deployed. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in planned. Priority, again, defaults to unprioritized. We also have critical, high, medium, or low. So I'm going to say that's medium. We also have additional checkboxes for canceled, blocked, defect, level of effort. We have unmeasured, again using the t-shirt sizes. So you can set your level of effort. You also have a checkbox for duplicate and private if you need it. Under deployment, we have the deployment notes and affected components for text boxes. I'm going to go ahead and save my work ticket. So we have the highlights panel across the top. All our fields that we populated. The statuses are going to be on the right-hand side. Here's your solutioning section. And over here on the right-hand side, we have tabs for test cases, feed, and attachments. So here in the test cases, I'm going to go ahead and create a test case for this work ticket. I'm going to give it a name. And here we have a status for draft, ready, pass, or fail. Kind of test case we have for the types, we have iteration, migration, regression, system, unit test, unit use case, and user acceptance. So you can set this as you need to. And say this one's going to be a unit test. I'm going to keep my status as draft until I actually go and test it. Testing owner, you can associate or assign this to a user. So I'm going to assign it to my QA tester. And here's your work ticket number. We have rich text fields here for test plan, expected result, actual results, if you like. I'm going to go ahead and just hit save. And over here on the right-hand side of my test case, I'm going to actually type up the steps to perform this test. I'm going to go ahead and click the new button. My step number is going to be number 1. We also have a status for the test steps itself, if you like to use these. So we have pass, fail, retest, draft, or not started. So I'm going to leave this as draft. Step number 1, actions, say from, setup. So my test here is the action is going to be to go to setup, click on the objects tab, and click on the accounts. So my expected results would be the ability to access, setup, and select accounts object. If you want to put in actual results, you could do that. I'm going to go save and new. So my second step to perform this is to click on fields and relationships on the left side. Here I'm actually going to say click new button, create and make this a rich text. Here to this. And put these in alphabetical order so it makes a little more sense. So here I have, and this step is going to be to click on fields and relationships on the left side, the new button, create a new field for the data type. Say as pick list with the following values. And here I'll say ability to create a new pick list field. My third step on here, I'm going to also say click on page layout. This is just an example for you guys if you want to use the test cases. So for my step 3, I'm going to say to click on the page layouts on the left side of the account object, click on the account's page layout, add the field to the page and save. Here is the expected result, is the ability to add a field to account's page layout. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. So here you can see all the steps. This is the step 3. So I'm going to want to go back to my test case. So here's my work ticket, my test case here. You can see you can set the status again. And here on the right hand side, you can see all the test case, all the steps to perform this test. To get back to the work ticket, you can just drill right onto it. And you can continue to add additional test cases to a single work ticket if you like, if needed. Again, you can attach any files, any screenshots you might have, any documentation. And that is how you can create a work ticket and a test case. Thank you.